Certainly, like Dada was also saying, in opposition like Pakistan, both Indian openers would actually relish that opportunity. But it is a big call for MS Dhoni to take now, because if he goes back and kind of brings Virendra Sehwag back into the team, it would feel like going back on the decision you made.
Well, at the end of the day, sometimes, a captain is as good as his team. But if a captain says, well, I tried this combination, it hasn't worked, maybe in the interest of the side and looking at the track, you've got to try and pick horses for courses. Fair enough. There shouldn't be any egos that I took this decision, I got this combination, it didn't work, I shouldn't be going back. It doesn't look right. That should not be
But
the
there
case.
is merit in India continuing with 5 bowlers, isn't it? Even against Pakistan, you could go with 3 paces.
Well, true, fair enough. Even if you want to go ahead with the 5 bowler theory, but like I say, you need to get the opener back because you need some sort of strength right at the top. Maybe somebody from the middle order can be looking to sit out.
So who does that? Yuvraj Singh is handy with the ball as well, and Suresh Raina is a T20 match winner. Rohit Sharma has done well.
It's going to be a difficult call, but like you've left out Virendra Sehwag, you will have to take the call, and that depends on the captain, how he feels, how he sees the guys in the nets, how he sees who's giving him what sort of confidence.
But who do you think is closer to that axe?
Well, that's the important question. Maybe, I don't know. UV gets to sit out because he's coming back after injury and seeing the other guys form, and you're playing the 5 bowlers. You probably don't need UV's services. That might be a call. Or, for that matter, that if you're believing in the left-hander's ability, maybe Suresh Raina takes a fall. But that would be difficult because Suresh has got runs under his belt. You'd want to stick to form.
Yeah.
Going by Mahendra Singh's theory, you can't have 2 different yardsticks for 2 different players. I'll tell you that.
Exactly. He is obviously caught in a very difficult situation. Saurav Ganguly is back with us. Dada, just wanted to ask you, a completely bad day for India. Absolutely nothing works for them. So they can perhaps take the luxury of just leaving it behind, sleeping it off. But what would you like to see for Team India before they go into that match against Pakistan? How do you think they should approach it, especially after a crushing loss like this one?
Well, obviously they'll have to remember that India play well against Pakistan in World Cups. So that's a psychological advantage India have against Pakistan. And they'll have to put this behind. I'm sure losses happen in sport, losses happen in cricket, and it was one of those bad days. India are a much better side than this, and they're capable of beating Pakistan. So they'll have to put this behind, get a good sleep, and come back fresh day after tomorrow. Pick a side which they feel they will win, they will be able to beat Pakistan and back it. Once again, I say it's not about just combinations every day, it's about execution of the skills. And hopefully India come out and play well against Pakistan. India hasn't done well in Super 8s in T20 cricket in the last 3 World Cup. They haven't won a single match since winning this 2007 World Cup in South Africa. So they have a memory to erase, but they're a good side and they're capable of beating any team in the world. And for them, from now on, in the next 2 games, they have to win both.
Right, but Saurav, you've been one of the most successful captains for India. Would you agree that MS Dhoni is in a fix right now?
No, I don't think so. He's in a fix. He said yesterday that he probably has to make a very big decision in his life. Sometimes as a captain you have to do that. And I thought playing 5 bowlers in the option of leaving Virendra Sehwag was perfectly fine this game. He might have to reassess it because he's given Irfan Pathan 2 games as an opener. It hasn't worked. And then these things happen in sport. So he might bring Virendra Sehwag back in the next game and give him a go at the top of the order, which I think is a possibility when they play Pakistan.
Right, in that case, Saurav, very, very quickly, who do you think will take the fall from the middle order, or will it be 4 bowlers?
If you're playing 3 quicks and 1 spinner against Pakistan, then you've got your part-time bowlers to bowl. But I would still feel that India should continue playing 5 bowlers against Pakistan. India has 3 options. Either Virat Kohli opens and Irfan Pathan comes down the batting order, or if Virendra Sehwag comes up the order at the top as an opener, then probably Yuvraj Singh will have to miss out at this stage if India play 5 bowlers, which will be 3 quicks and 2 spinners, or India just drops another this option of 5 bowlers and play 4 bowlers. But my point would be that India should continue with 5 genuine bowlers and shuffle and bring in Virendra Sehwag at the top.
All right, so a tough call for MS Dhoni. Either ways, it had become a tough scenario ever since that match against England. But he did take a tough call in this match. Perhaps he'll come out with some solutions before that Pakistan match as well. Saurav Ganguly, thanks a lot for joining us. Also, Nikhil Chopra in the studio with me.